Today we are going to take you through how to install packages in R using RStudio. While it is not required to be a seasoned coder or a computer programmer to use R, there is still some basic programming concept that as a new R user you need to understand to be able to make the most out of your R programming experience. And we've taken time to be able to compile some of the basic things you need to know when it comes to package installation in R. Packages are extensions that contain code documentation in a standardized format that can be installed by users of R to solve a specific analytical problem. And R provides in-house and user-contributed packages that significantly expands its capabilities for statistical analysis, data visualization, among others. And these packages are essentially a collection of R functions. They can be installed, loaded, and managed within the R environment. R as a software provides some base function packages. Now, the moment you install R, it comes with them. What we are going to do is that we are going to show some 4 main ways to install specific packages in R. The first one will be for the drop down. So if we are going to use a drop down is one of the easiest ways to install a package in R. So we will go to our RStudio. I've already opened my RStudio. Bottom right hand corner, you can see the output pane. In the output pane, locate packages, then click on install. So when you do that, you select the repository to be CRAN. CRAN is a comprehensive R archive network. So it is the official site that keeps the R packages. So let's say you want to install ggplot2, right? ggplot2. Type that and click on install. It will install for you. There are times where maybe you have a couple of packages that you may want to install. Couple of packages that you may want to install. You can still type them all together. So let's say I have read XLS. Then let's say I have, these are all packages. So if you have a couple of them, you can just be separating them using a space bar, right? And just be separating them using space bar. Then it will also install for you. That is one approach. That's using a drop down. Or also, if you have the package in the form of a zip file or a CRAN file, you can install it. So let me show you where you can get some of these files. The zip files can be gotten from GitHub, or you can get the TARGS file from a CRAN website. There are times where some packages are not being updated, or they stop. It's not more part of the official packages, but the archive is there. So when you go to the official site, CRAN, official page, you can click on packages, right? When you click on package, you can come to archives. When you get to archives, you can search for the package that you want. This I want LM. So I want this particular package, right? So when I click on it, then I click on this, the latest version, or the version that I want. I'll be able to download it. So I've done that, so I will not go through the same procedure again. So when I click on this, I can come to browse. Browse will take me to my computer, like a pop-up will open for me to locate where the folder is on my computer. Go to compress, I go to the folder, click on install. This will also install the package for you. Alright, yeah. So now that this is done, let's move on to the next procedure. The next procedure is to install a package via R codes. Okay. So in R, every command in R follows a specific structure, and typically it's consisting of a function followed by an argument that is endorsed in what, a parenthesis. That's what you are seeing here. So this is the function followed by a parenthesis, then the name. So the name, you put them in quotation mark. Okay. So let's go to our RStudio and go and install them. So we are installing these particular packages because we will be needing them in our next example. That is, we are installing the remote package because when we get to GitHub, we will use it. The CTV package, because when we want to install from tax view, we will need that particular package. Yeah. So even if you don't know how to type the code, see the first one, the installation that we did, it gave us the code in our console area, so you can look at it. You can see the example from that side. Okay, install.packages, then the package name will be in a quotation mark. So that is what you do. And even if you start typing in your RStudio, there will pop up install.packages. Then you do what? You click on it. Right. You click on it. Then you add your double quotation, then the name of the package. Okay. So that is how we will install these packages. Right. So I can just run the line one after the other, or I can highlight them all together. Or I can just highlight them all together and run it. They are all okay. All right. So let's go to the next one. The next one is to install from GitHub. So let's say when you get to GitHub, you follow somebody and you've seen that the person has a particular package that you want to install. So you type the person's name, then backward slash, then the package name. So I want to install this particular package from a user on GitHub called WG Cantor. So when you go to the National Petroleum Authority website for Ghana, they have export prices data. Okay, so when you download all those data sets and you put them in one particular folder, this package is able to transform the Excel packages, the Excel files in a specific folder to a panel state or a cross-sectional state for you to be able to do analysis on it. So that is what it does. So I just copy them and I go to my RStudio, right? So before I can use the remote package, I have to call in the remote package, or I have to open the remote package. So let's say like a mobile app, right? So after installing the mobile app on your Android or iPhone or Windows or whatever phone that you are using, you have to first open the app. So if it is WhatsApp, you have to open the WhatsApp before you can receive messages. If it's Snapchat, you have to open it. If it is ResearchGate, you have to open it before you can get to experience the app. So after installing the package, you have to open the package. Opening the package is the library, like you are trying to load the package in there. So we use the library remote to be able to load the packages, right? Then from there we use the install underscore GitHub. Then like I said, brackets open and close quotation mark, then you add the name of the user, then the package name. So when we run this line, because I've installed it, that's why it is happening this way. When you work on it, yours is going to install. All right, that's not changed since the last time I installed it. So that is that. The last approach is to install packages via task view. The last approach that we'll talk about today is to install packages via task view. Task view are created collection of CRAN packages that are grouped by particular topic or domain. A CRAN task view makes it easy for users to discover and install packages that are relevant to their needs. So when you go to the CRAN website, you can see that we have the task view like this. Yeah, so these are what we are talking about. So these topics have specific packages in them. Okay, so if I want packages that are related to actuarial science, I can just write the code and to install them all together. Bayesian, causal influences, chem physics, clinical trials, a whole lot, databases in R, differential equation, distributions, econometrics, environmetrics, a whole lot. All right, so to install that, what do you need? Set first install what? The CTV package, or you can use this function. So this function will skip. That is if you don't want to load a package. If you don't want to load a package, like I showed earlier, if you don't want to load a package like this, you can write remote. Then so this will also work if you don't load the package. So that is what they are trying to say. So they are saying that they don't want us to load the CTV. You can just go straight forward and load it. This will install quite a number of packages, so I will not try it, but it will take some time before it's not. Let me show you the number of packages that we will install. So when we go to the econometrics package, these are the number of packages that is going to install. These are the number of packages that is going to install. All right, all this will be installed at once on your machine. Okay, so that is the last stage for installing the package. There are a number of them, but these are the basic ones. There are a number of them, but these are the basic ones that you will be facing here and there.